Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are having a great day, especially if you're a Dogecoin holder. You might have noticed that the market is slowly starting to get above the 8 cent mark and trying to hit the 8.5 cent mark. Now there is a big driving factor as our boy Elon, when he was in a space. If you do not know what that is, that's just a way to talk to people while other people can listen to you live. So it's like a live podcast on Twitter. While he was in one of those, he decided to mention that he is still a Dogecoin holder, and this can actually be seen right here, and this is one of the reasons why the market is pushing, and there is also a little bit of speculation that is going around. Before we get into all of this, if you guys are here for the first time, you want to stay up to date with everything to do with Dogecoin, scroll down, tap the red subscribe button. While you're there, slap a like on the video, just help the YouTube algorithm push the video out to more people see the positive side of Doge, they decide to buy into it, start spiking up, and all of us make it back to the top with Dogecoin. Now something important which I want to show you guys is pay attention to this. So you see that since the volume has started to drop, so when the market took a really strong pullback, when SEC by mistake decided to tweet out saying we have approved the ETF and then deleted the tweet, the whole Bitcoin crypto market, the altcoins, everything took a really strong run up and then fell down very quickly. That was the time where the trading volume of Dogecoin took a really strong dump, and since then it is slowly starting to recover. I know it shows that it's down 27%, but keep in mind, compared to where we were right now, 600 million is actually quite high because it is the 18th most traded crypto, while before it was sitting close to the 13th spot. Now if we pay attention to the price action, you guys can see that in the last 7 days after the market was not able to break above the 8 cent mark, today we have officially gotten to the 8.5 cent mark. Is this a time to buy? Well, personally, I would hold on because there are some news which will get you a little skeptical. Now let's talk about boy Elon. So talking about the space, as I was talking, remains a steadfast supporter of Doge, holding a substantial amount of the crypto personally, while the company SPACEX holds Bitcoin. I mean, SPACEX has mentioned before that they are a Bitcoin holder. Even Tesla has mentioned that. Now keep in mind that the SPACEX launch event might be happening very soon, maybe in less than 24 hours, and that's going to be called Doge 1. Now if that Doge 1 goes successful and there is a lot of promotion around the fact that this was called Doge 1, that's going to have a very positive impact on Dogecoin price, and it can be seen as just in the last 24 hours or 48 hours the market has started to show a positive trend. But personally, I feel like after the ETF has been released, the whole market saw a really strong pull up, but Bitcoin was not able to show some big numbers. What does this mean? Does this mean that we might be seeing a spark pullback? Well, if we just go back to 2021 and try to zoom in, it will give you more perspective. You guys can see while climbing up in 2021, we did actually see some really strong dip, especially when we made it to 40k in just a week. We made it down to 34k. Now, could this mean that this will be sort of a pullback that we will see from Dogecoin and also Bitcoin specifically before it starts climbing up? Hey, that will be something we will have to wait and see, because it was at 60k and boom, 33k, and that was pretty early into the February to March, and that's why I personally feel like there is still a little bit of a pullback left before the market keeps climbing. Keep in mind, I am not being negative. I'm not trying to say the price will just go down. Rather, I'm trying to say there might be a little bit of a retracement before the price is able to show a price action to keep moving forward. Just to give you a little bit of perspective. Dogecoin price signals a downturn. Why Dogecoin is at a risk of a 15% drop? Well, you guys can see right now it is on a really strong downtrend since we hit the 10 to 11 cent mark. Since then the market has been in a downtrend, so again it's going to be having a little bit of a pull up and maybe a little bit of a pull down, and that's exactly what I'm trying to suggest. Again, as I'm saying, I'm not being negative. I'm a very big supporter of Dogecoin myself, but what I'm trying to say is be a little cautious because the market is still in a positive trend, but I feel like there's a little bit of retracement left before the market is able to climb. Now if we talk about the 1 hour chart, it will give you more perspective, especially if I just zoom in. You guys will understand that the market is going to see a really strong resistance around this zone, which will be close to 9.2. I feel like the market, yes, will climb to 9.2 and then it will go into a little bit of consolidation and then start dropping. And now the drop, do I think it's going to take it all the way down? No, I do not think so. I feel like the drop will have somewhere support close to 7.5 where it will be able to make a little bit of recovery. That's just what I think. And especially if we look at the whale activity, you guys can see that this whale has been accumulating for a very long time. It has been selling, but keep in mind that the accumulation was just sold on the 19th of December. Now, since then, this person has not started buying. So does this mean that they are slowly starting to just wait for the right time to buy back in? Well, you guys can see that everything they have accumulated and then boom, that's a sell, and they are on a $34 million profit right now. Keep in mind, another one we can look at is this one. This one on the other end decided to buy close to 9.3 cents, which is quite high compared to the price that is sitting at right now. But since then, they have not done anything, close to a $29 million purchase, and they are just waiting. So does this mean they get to a break even and they're going to just, just try to get away? That will be something we will have to wait and see. And you guys can see this is another whale that has been accumulating, and it is the 55th largest wallet that is holding on to Dogecoin right now. Personally, I feel like just Elon mentioning the fact that he's still a supporter of Dogecoin, does that mean as we get closer and closer to the SPACEX launch event, that's going to be the time where Elon will try to just mention something relating to Doge 1, even if he just mentions the fact that Doge 1 mission has launched? That could also make a huge difference. But if you pay attention to this, I feel like in the last 24 hours, Elon has been extremely active on Twitter. So you can see 3 hours ago, 4 hours ago, 18 hours ago, 4 hours ago, 17 hours ago, super active. So is he trying to say that maybe in the future when he posts his Doge 1, it won't have such a strong impact on the whole of the market? Is that what he's trying to do? You guys can let me know down in the comment section. And finally, swing widely over the fake news. What now? So clown alert, name and shame. Now what they're talking about is, if you guys do not know, the reason Dogecoin price was able to make such a strong pull, you can see that someone just passed away, and the news is just starting to circulate on the Japanese social media, including screenshot of DM between the owner and the family friend. Now this is the dog that the Dogecoin meme is being made on. Now keep in mind, this is just some fake news. The dog is completely fine, very healthy, and this has caused a little bit of speculation and more people buying into it. Do I think it is correct to do so? I do not think so, but hey, you can't stop humans, right? Other than that, I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. If you did, drop a like on it. If you're new to the channel, want to stay up to date with everything, subscribe, and I'll see you soon.